Hello everybody, it's me, Teep Moisai, and I'm back with another video. And in today's video, we're going to be breaking down the beef between Dan Hooker and Paddy Pimblett. So yeah, let's get into it. So Paddy Pimblett was in an interview with the MMA guru, who I'm a big fan of, by the way. I've watched pretty much every one of his videos, so I hope it's alright that I use this video. I'm sure nobody cares about my small ass channel anyway, but yeah, let's see what Paddy Pimblett had to say about Dan Hooker.
Dan Hooker couldn't grapple a fucking rapist off his ma. You know what I mean?
Obviously, the joke was very, very dark, and you can see the look on MMA Guru's face. He obviously realises that, yeah, he needs to move on from this, which he does.
Okay, strong statements about Dan Hooker there. We're in fight mode here. But this is the big Paramount debut.
But anyways, Dan Hooker responds by saying, "Ain't shit said when we were face to face, bitch. I thought we were mates." Like, why would you think you're mates? Is that like 2 spots away from each other in the rankings? But anyways, but not a very good mate, are you, Paddy the Baddy? Rip Ricky. Now, that shit is crazy to say. Talking about Paddy Pimblett's dead friend who committed suicide and insinuating that it's Paddy's fault for that is crazy. And Paddy responds with a whole bunch of really a hypothetical joke. It's not a hypothetical joke. You can't say that shit about someone's mother and not expect them to say some crazy shit back. But I do think Dan Hooker went way too far. Now that's the lowest of the low. It's on site is fine by me. Your other dog shit are fighting. That's facts, by the way. Like, Paddy Pimblett would destroy Dan Hooker. Dan Hooker's pretty bad. But I don't know what I think about this, to be honest. And like I said, Dan Hooker makes a good point. A joke about my mother being is something I can never tolerate. Like, I agree with that. I would probably say some crazy shit back, but I definitely wouldn't bring up Paddy Pimblett's dead friend. But moving on, Paddy Pimblett has responded to all of this in an interview, which I'm about to show.
Never said nothing bad about his mum.
Right, come on bro, come on.
Mrs. Hooker's probably a lovely woman. I never said a bad word about his mum.
Listen, I'm a big Paddy Pimblett fan. He cannot look that camera dead in the eyes and say he did not say anything bad about Dan Hooker's mother.
But then he goes on and says something about my dead mate who can't defend himself. It was a bit weird. My friend's family messaging me saying what's going on here and all that. So,
and obviously that is really bad. And what Dan Hooker said is arguably, I don't know if it's worse. I think it's just 6 and 2 threes. But anyways, let's continue.
Like the way people have went on about what I said, but no one's condoned what he said and said, "What are you doing mentioning someone who's dead?" is very, very strange.
And I agree fully. I don't think Dan Hooker should have said that. 2 wrongs don't make a right. Don't talk about someone who killed themselves. Like, they can't defend themselves. That's wrong. But I will add this into the video. Let's have a look.
Situation.
Family shit, lad. Know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't ever want anyone to mention anything about my family, so I'd never do it about anyone else. It's not what we do. Each other. Say anything about me, I'll say anything about him. But don't mention families. You know, that's below the belt.
But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you like the thumbnail. This is the thumbnail. Yeah, I'll see you guys later. Like, subscribe.